Okay, we are currently 60 nautical miles away from Madeira, where we will be landing on runway 5. We left Amsterdam 3 hours 46 minutes ago. Going over the descent checklist, landing altitude in Madeira is 241 feet.
300 feet below your assigned altitude.
Recall has been checked.
Flight level 370.
Auto brake is set to 2. Landing data has been entered. We are expecting flaps 30
Climb and maintain flight level 3.
with
1609er.
156 knot including wind correction, final approach speed. And let me go over the approach briefing, especially if you've never seen this airport. This airport is really a pleasure visually to fly into, and also challenging because some of the windy conditions. So I'm going to be flying visually into runway 5. Here's our current position. And we'll be following this southwesterly path and then more southerly path and just slowly making this loop into Madeira. It's almost a last minute turn into the airport. Expecting some very good visual conditions. So you can get an appreciation of the visuals, the challenges involved. There's plenty of runway, but there's also very little room for error because the runway has precipices on both sides.
Climb and maintain flight level 390 Ryanair 1644.
So with the approach briefing completed, the descent checklist is complete. Now we're going to just get some altimeters from Madeira. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be assigned runway 23. So let me see
Madeira Tower
what the
Orange
tower
738 is tree 0 miles northeast 10,400 feet with Quebec to land.
Orange 738 Madeira Tower. Altimeter tree 0.06 wind 206 at Niner. Make right traffic runway 05.
Okay, good. We're keeping 05.
Fly right downwind runway 05 Orange 738.
So we're going to continue with that plan. I think it just be a lot more fun to land on 05. And I'm sure I'll make a few mistakes, but I enjoy it. It's just more hands-on flying. And just to wear down an old saying, you know, practice makes perfect. altimeter Madeira is 1018. Approach checklist complete. Close the air brake here. We will be leveling off at 2,000 feet. And then once I pass waypoint Mike Alpha 522, I'll manually descend the aircraft into the runway. I've never personally been to Madeira, but I do like to see some of the aviation videos that show how challenging the landings can be because of the strong winds and crosswinds that the area tends to see. So it's definitely, this is what makes pilots earn their money. There's no such thing as a nice automatic ILS approach to guide you down. No, you have to do it manually, visually. So it's really interesting. And you can already see the runway lights over there. The guidance lights actually have the curve shape of the turn we'll be following into final. Just start putting some lights on. Oh, and for my Portuguese-speaking friends, I want to also narrate a little bit in Portuguese. Eu não queria esquecer os amigos que falam português. Então, estamos já quase chegando a Madeira. estamos usando a aproximação visual para pista 5. Na vida real, eu nunca tenho estado em Madeira, mas eu gosto bastante de assistir os vídeos das pulsadas em Madeira. Bastante difícil quando as condições meteorológicas estão bastante instáveis, sobretudo o vento, né? Então, vamos ver se esta pulsada vai dar. Aí está o aeroporto, and so you can see the airport over there. I was talking about both runway ends being having drops at either end.
2500.
Está falando que a pista nos dois lados tem precipícios, basicamente. Então a precisão é bastante importante durante a pulsada. Flaps 1. Gear down.
Airspeed low. Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
I have control.
Orange 738, wind 244 at 4. Clear to land runway 05.
Clear to land runway 05 Orange 738.
Caution, terrain.
So this is what I was talking about. What a beautiful approach it
Caution,
is.
terrain.
Eu dizia que a aproximação está bastante bonita. As montanhas,
Caution,
a
terrain.
cidade, as luzes,
Caution,
a
terrain.
situação do aeroporto no mar.
Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain.
Flaps 30, landing checklist complete.
Sink rate, terrain, terrain. Pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Sink rate.
And we do have a
Sink rate.
tailwind.
Pull up. Sink rate. Pull up. Sink rate.
Approaching minimums.
Sink rate.
50. Minimums.
Reverse green. Speed brake up. I don't know what that was. Sei não que foi isso. I think it's a little bit of a bump, a little hole in the scenery design here. Acho que tem um buraquinho aqui no desenho do aeroporto. Eu acho que é um erro. So yeah, it seems like a little designer on the scenery for the runway to have that pothole, if you will.
Going to 124.66 Orange 738.
Okay to clean up. Trying to make sure the aircraft was not damaged because of that bump on the runway that we hit. Eu estou verificando que o avião não tinha recebido algum dano devido a esse buraco na pista, mas acho que não. Okay, I think we're good. It just took a little while to accelerate. APU start. I'm also going to check my Orbex account to see if I have the latest version of my data installed. Eu vou verificar na minha conta de Orbex se estou com uma última atualização de Madeira. Eu não gostei desse buraco. I really didn't like that hole in the runway that made us kind of dip like that. See, there is that hole again. Aí está o buraco. Eu não entendo o que aconteceu aqui, mas tá bem. Pelo menos já pulsamos bem. Well, at least we landed. And you can notice everything during the landing, that final part is very fast. There's really no time to talk or do anything. You just gotta really focus on hitting it right. Durante a última fase da pulsada, acontece tudo bastante rápido. Não tem tempo para falar ou outras coisas.
Madeira Tower, Air Portugal Tree, 8 Tree, 9er 3 miles south, inbound RNAV Yankee runway 05 approach. Air Portugal Tree, 8 Tree 9er Madeira Tower. Altimeter tree 0.06, wind 244 at 4. Cleared RNAV Yankee runway 05 approach. Air Portugal Tree, 8 Tree 9er, wind 244 at 4. Cleared to land runway 05. Clear to land runway 05 Air Portugal Tree 8 Tree 9er.
Okay, shutdown checklist. Fuel pumps off. Prop heat off. Hydraulic panel set. Flaps up. Parking brake off. Engine start levers cut off. Weather radar off. Shutdown checklist complete. Secure checklist. IRS off. Emergency exit lights off. Window heat off. Packs off. Secure checklist complete. Okay, welcome to Madeira. And there you can see Cristiano's beautiful face, as Cristiano would say. Então, bem-vindos a Madeira. Aí está a cara do Cristiano. Cristiano diria uma cara bastante bonita. Então, sejam bem-vindos. Muito obrigados por assistir o vídeo. So as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time around. Have a good weekend. Bom final da semana, gente. Tchau.